Okay.
Go ahead.
Blueberries. Hello, friends. Welcome to Classic Nod. Chaotic Nod. Well, we live to hear the click attack. Now, announcements. Yeah. Okay. Now, don't forget, friends. We still have ads, Space Embeddable. And now this one. Also, we have a new show remembering show soon called Through the Wire. Make sure to check it out. And now the next page. Check out our image which Amazon which this linked on our page. And now the next one. Finally, don't forget to give love our Patreon.
A Patreon.
Okay, Patreon. If you want a donut. Yeah. You donate.
Yeah.
It's a song. To unfolding music. Music this summer. Our show. And now the last one. Back to you, Daddy Molly.
Good job. That's the smoothest announcements I've ever heard. Okay, you two. Okay, Lisa. Let's go.
Thank you, Liam.
Blueberries.
Ooh, hot potato. Here, I'll give you one.
And Liz will show you on camera.
Oh, goodness. How do I follow that? That was so cute. I forgot all the announcements I was supposed to do. Oh, okay. Hey guys. I'm not as cute as Liam, but I'll try. We have no D&D next week because we're taking our off week. Let me see. 2, 3. And for June, we will have off June 18th and June 28th because Frater's going camping and living his dream. Sure.
I'm just gonna. Yeah.
Sam had something.
Oh yeah, I will also not be here on the next session, which I don't know what day it is. But it's the first week of June.
There you go. So,
Yeah.
no
June
Sam
4th.
for the next 2 weeks, basically. So.
Sad.
Very sad.
And then we have Tom's theories.
Woo!
He sent them to me 10 minutes ago. A lot of them are about Rin. He misspelled her name, but it's okay. We forgive him. Rin is willingly sharing her body with a fire demon. This makes Rin more powerful than anyone expects. When she shoved Juniper in the fighting circle and offered her, Juniper was never in any danger because Rin could be anyone in the area and tries to get her power, and so they'll underestimate her. And bonus, she has to take a potion to make her body temperature cold to the touch, otherwise the fire demon would burn to ashes. And then he says it would be cool if Haven could learn to make that potion. So I'll work on it. That's it. Back to you.
Back to me. Okay. So I guess that's all we have. Tonight's music is Vorpal Lance. And with that, we will go ahead and get started with tonight's episode of Fables of Merrell. Episode 8. Where we last left off, we had just started our trek up the mountain.
Finally.
Finally out of Tristawood, technically. You make your way a little less than halfway up the mountain through a light river when you come across some very combative vein ravens that have been swarmed you from the trees at this point. And that's where we left off. Last thing I said was we were going to go ahead and roll for initiative. And that will be where we pick up, is going ahead and rolling for the initiative. I believe Rin took the first hit.
Yep.
That was in the dice call. Can I get the 2d6s from literally anybody? I don't care.
2d6s, is that the damage? That kill people.
Don't worry about it, that's what it is.
Golly.
Frater chose sass today.
I woke up and chose violence. No, I'm just that's the same as dice deep.
He's ready for this. Kill all characters.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
there's
enough is enough, he said.
Yeah, Tom doesn't need theories because everyone's dead.
New characters. What are we going to
Theory's
bring?
irrelevant.
Oh, here's the one that really likes you.
Alright, my ravens have rolled. Let's go ahead and this will be theater of the mind. We don't need a map for this particular battle. So
Guys, I can't find my favorite D20.
no.
Oh, I found him.
Me who has,
This
like,
session
2
can
D20.
continue.
Yeah, we're about to have to cancel.
You make jokes.
You think we're kidding?
Oh, initiative.
Yes.
17.
Felix, you got 5.
6.
I think I have the lowest dex in the party.
You said 17.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Juniper, I think you're the only one I don't have.
To be fair, I did just get hit in the face or something.
For 2 damage.
That's a lot at this level.
That's true.
Okay, so that, just to be sure, Felix, you had a 5, Haven, you had a 17, Juniper, you had a 10, and Ren, you had a 6. That we will go ahead and start combat.
I wasn't ready. Okay. It's so sad that this is all the dice I need.
The,
and most of them are D20s. I only
You
need-
see these with the first thud from I believe a little bit behind you. You hear Ren kind of react as these ravens come out of the trees, all in swarm. You just see this blur of teal light coming out of the trees all at once as all of you are surrounded by these a lot of ravens. Too many to count at this point. With that, but Haven, you're already ready to attack with this at this point.
Okay, how many are there surrounding everybody?
That would be a very high intelligence check. That would be I just learned this, so that would be. Do you want to take an action and look around?
Absolutely not. I'll shoot at the one that just mollywopped Ren in the head with a sacred flame. So he has to make a dexterity saving throw of 14.
Dexterity saving throw of 14.
Yes.
Okay.
Or was he
At this point, this raven is around other ravens, but you see him and you track him. Just letting you know, you might hit more than one, possibly.
Oh no.
You said what was your
14.
14? Okay. Dex, you said?
Yes.
He failed.
Ooh,
What's happening?
okay.
What happens?
So, this white light, just bright white light, just shoots out of my hand at the one that just unibombed you. For 5 radiant damage.
You see it hit him and it almost like echoes off of his body and then makes a few other ravens fall to the ground. You got him immediately, like he's
Cool.
done. But you guys are surrounded by ravens at this point who are like making their way like almost in unison, circling you guys like a twister at this point. You guys are completely surrounded by ravens as they come one at a time, pecking at you. Everybody make a flat roll.
11.
Who has the lowest?
9.
17.
Did you have the lowest?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Ren, it seems like they're not quite done with you as they fell, as those fell next to you. It's almost like the others kind of came to replace them, and because you were closest, they came at you with. Your AC is 14, correct?
Yes.
So. Okay. So it's going to be, yes, a bunch of ravens come at you at once and swarm you before you have a chance to react. So it's almost like they came at you in waves, dealing 6 piercing damage.
Sick.
6 piercing damage. As, ravens just all at once just swarm you.
We're in trouble.
Yeah.
To finish my turn, can I pull out my rapier as my bonus action or free action or whatever?
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. Just drawing a weapon, that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cool. Let's see. Everybody go and make another flat roll. Lowest number. I'm looking for the lowest number.
5.
9.
19.
5? Okay. Almost as if they knew it was you. The ones that were attacking Ren immediately branch off and come towards. Immediately branch off and follow the light that was your hand, Summer.
they miss.
And your AC is what now?
14.
14. Meeting is hitting this session, so yes. So that will be.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be 7 piercing damage as
I'm in
these
trouble.
ravens
I'm in
swarm you all at once. And,
Oh, no.
And like you almost like they're scratching you at great speed, like and they're slapping you in the face with their giant wings.
Do they fly away?
They're kind of like flying in and out of their little circle.
Can I just take a slash, like a attack of opportunity with my rapier?
They are staying. It's considered a swarm.
Gotcha.
So basically, they're all staying in the area. It's a different kind of stat block. So.
Yeah, I have 1 hit point left.
Oh dear.
I have 3.
Juniper.
Oh no.
She's gonna kind of like when she would play baseball,
Oh my god.
medieval baseball back in the day. She's gonna take her loot and just kind of take aim and try to smack one of them.
Okay. Make a hit chance as you swing into the swarm.
All right. That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh, is this for me? Thank you. 5.
5. So 5 damage, you say?
Yes.
Nice. The loot.
Yeah, almost like the loot did some damage like immediately when you just see these feathers like explode off of your loot, and you can feel some rattling around inside your loot. Looks like a few of them got caught in there. We got some,
That's
and a
cool.
few of them fell to the ground, but it looks like you may have gotten two ravens stuck in your loot there. But you got a few. So good hit. Go. What else?
That'll end her turn.
With that, it'll be Ren's turn.
Okay, I'm going to try something, and you can veto it because I'm not exactly sure how this will work.
Okay.
So she got a flask of oil that's in her pocket, and she's going to try to take a swig of that.
Okay.
And
Oh my god.
blowtorch out by
Addie did this.
shooting it through her
That is
hands.
amazing.
Okay. Sure. Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
It's like our first campaign. Addie did this with her. I miss them.
What do I add to that?
It's just an intelligence. It's just a base intelligence. So intelligence. It's your intelligence modifier.
Oh, +2. 17.
17. Okay. So yes. So you know exactly how to do this as you take a swig and you oil. So that would be like. Okay. So how are you wanting to do this exactly? You take a swig of oil.
Yeah,
and
she
what?
takes a swig, and then she holds her hands like in front of her, and she just goes like, and like
It's fucking
makes a-
awesome.
like kind of like a mini dragon, just like breathing fire out toward the swarm in general.
Okay.
so
It's
cool.
you're okay. So what spell exactly is this turning?
This is
from?
firebolt.
Firebolt. Is that that's a cantrip?
That's a ranged. Yeah, cantrip.
I don't believe firebolt is actually fire.
Oh, it's not.
I don't think it's actually fire damage. I can check for you real
I
quick.
think.
Pretty sure it is.
I think it is.
I think that was the one that was force. It's just spelled weird. Was that the one?
That was disintegrate.
No, hang on. Let me look at what it was. I might be totally wrong, but I remember there was one cantrip that sounded like a fire one, but it wasn't. Let me just look real quick. I'm probably wrong.
It's very possible. I have not looked that closely into it.
Let me look at it. I'm probably getting it mixed up.
Or was it meteor?
Oh, that was a spell that took down 2 liches before anyone else could do anything.
It's fire damage.
It is fire damage. Okay, I
Yeah.
see it too. Yeah, my fault. I was wrong. So you want to use firebolt? Okay. So, gee.
Yeah, I'm making your life hard.
No, this is awesome.
You know how to do it. You passed the intelligence check. Okay, but it'll be broken up into 2 actions as you drink and then you gotta kind of have to relieve your hands and then get the spell. So by the beginning of your next turn, it can go off.
Okay.
So if you're willing to hold it, I'll make it work.
Yeah, I guess I've already committed, so.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. So if you
I'm
can
gonna
hold it till
die.
next turn, like it's ready to go, I'll make this work. So it's
I spared the dying. You're fine.
give it-
You're gonna die too.
Probably.
Okay. Would you end your turn there?
Yeah.
Okay, Felix.
All right, I'm gonna take a swipe with the rapier.
Okay.
And it is going to be a 18.
That's the best you've ever rolled.
18 hits. Roll for damage.
All right, here we go. Not bad. 7.
7.
Nice.
7 damage.
Excellent. So with that, Felix, you actually don't take the swipe. You almost like take a very calculated swipe as you knock down a good amount of them. You can't. I mean, it's hard to count at this point because it's a swarm. But yeah, that's.
It's a weird.
Yeah. It's immediate.
Yeah.
Anything else, Felix?
And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Rin while she's
I
preparing.
hope I don't get hit.
Okay. So
No.
you got Bardic Inspiration here, okay.
What does
Okay.
that do exactly?
You can add a
D6.
D6
Yeah.
to any ability check or attack roll, right?
Attack roll,
Yeah.
saving throw, and ability check.
Yeah. So basically anything. So, you going to turn there, Felix? Haven?
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Rin.
You're good.
Oh, okay. Actually, that puts me up to full health. It was ass, but I have no health, so 7. And then okay. So what's the ruling on? Can I cast a bonus action spell now, or
Can you cast a bonus action spell?
yeah? How does that work? Because we changed it from how we usually been doing it. So I just cast a first level spell.
Mm-hmm.
Can I now cast a first level bonus action spell, or
If it's if the spell says it is a bonus action,
then I can?
yeah, the spell has to say casting time of a bonus action.
Yes, it
because
does.
you just healed yourself. That was an action, right?
Yes.
So if the casting time says bonus action, yes, you may.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Rin, so you get a +2 to your AC.
Sweet.
That is my contribution. Is there like a something I can duck behind, like cover?
Let's see. I mean, you can search, like you can look around at this point, but like, at this point you already
Yeah.
prepared this. You're a little occupied. You've already
Okay.
said those, so that's technically an action to
Okay.
search for something right here.
I'm good then.
Okay.
I'll just shield the eyes. It's a fucking Hitchcock movie.
Okay. Everybody make a flat roll, please. Just need the lowest.
18.
12.
15.
Oh no.
Juniper. Okay. The Ravens. The Raven. What was it, like a 1? Yeah.
Oh no.
Juniper's AC is 13, meaning Juniper, you almost use the momentum of your loot to like bat a few of them that were about to come at you away, as you didn't hit them as much as you kind of used it as like a block, almost like the fat part of the body. So some of these ravens weren't able to get to you. Everybody make another flat roll.
11.
17.
17.
Ooh, Rin, let's see. Ooh, interesting. So...
Me?
Huh?
Me?
Oh, I'm sorry, not Rin. Wait, you would roll the lowest. Sorry. Juniper. I was looking at Rin. I was looking at Rin's name. So Juniper. Whenever you are blocking, actually, the same ones try to come back around, and you were ready for it, and you switched it over and again used it as like a butterfly catcher, and caught like a bunch of them. You seem to catch like 8 of these, as this whole section of like ravens seem to like disperse for a moment. And it looks like there's like significantly less ravens than there have been at this point. You just got like, they tried to come at you and they critically failed, basically. So,
Oh,
Ravens or crows?
Ravens.
this is bad.
Okay, so it'll be Juniper's turn.
She will swing at the remaining ones again. Okay. Another dirty 20.
Nice.
That hits.
So that's going to be another 5.
5?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, nothing too interesting. Same basic thing. You kind of kept going after you caught a few, and you went over and kind of batted at a few more into the swarm, and you made some good progress. You're making some good moves here, Jennifer. Kind of finding your feet. Jennifer?
Yes.
Ren?
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to do exactly what I said last time, so I'll just roll for that. Oh no.
Add your d6.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
the
I have
Bardic
inspiration. Also, regular inspiration. Can I use?
Yeah,
that?
you can use that anytime,
Okay,
yes.
and I can re-roll with that, right?
Yes, it means you have advantage now.
Okay.
And you can still add your bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
All right, I'll use that. Okay, that's a 7.
No, 7. Was that for hit chance? No, 7. Rin,
Advantage?
Oh man.
Rin, they kind of caught you off guard. That one kind of hit you in the head first, so you're a little disoriented. So you're not. I mean, this is not really your fight. They kind of came out of nowhere for you. So it's just you're doing a lot more stumbling in this fight. You're still trying to find.
They hit me and I just like spit out all the.
Yeah, like pretty much. Like
It's the worst case of acid reflux.
You're just a little disoriented. You're trying to find yourself in this fight because they're everywhere. So just not your fight, I guess. Do you end your turn there?
How many are left? Are there like a lot still?
Use your action to look around. So that would be kind of a check.
Is this or like can I not use like passive perception of just?
If you
awareness
if you want to use like a guess, I mean at first glance it's. I mean, anywhere between 15 and 40. It's like
okay, so
Jesus.
there's
I mean, it's just they're everywhere. They're and sometimes they disappear in the trees and come back.
It's
And
giving me Barovia vibes.
All right. In that case, I will, as a bonus action, enter Rage. So, after she fails at what she's trying to do, she closes her eyes, and when they open, they're gold.
ooh, okay,
Yep.
okay.
Is this the first time we've seen her rage?
This is the first time I think you've actually seen me in combat.
Also true.
Oh yeah, that's true. So yeah, you just see Ren, like her eyes just start glowing gold in the middle of this fight. At this point, all of you would see this as all the ravens seem to be picking on her a lot this fight. So you just see amongst these ravens, just these glowing eyes come out of nowhere. Will you end your turn there, Ren? With the rage?
I don't think I can. That was my bonus action.
To rage, yeah.
Yeah.
Rage is bonus action. So anything else? Any free actions, anything like that?
I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Felix, it'll be your turn.
All right, I'm gonna use the rapier again. Just take a swipe. I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Okay.
Maybe he doesn't like you today.
Oh
doesn't
my
like you today.
gosh! 9.
9.
Use a different die.
Because of Juniper kind of got in your way there. Like you're gonna hit a few, but Juniper was a little too quick. She kind of got in front of you there and got the ones you were going to get. So
She took the glory.
So
of it.
she kind of got in your way there. You came, and then Juniper was too fast. She got the ones you were
She
going to
stole
go
your
for.
kill,
So,
bro.
Felix will remember.
you almost got it. You almost got it, but Juniper was too quick.
Okay.
It'll be Haven's turn.
I'm gonna cry. So Toll of the
your
Dead. Yes.
All right, that is an action.
So
Make a performance
Toll
check.
of the Dead. It says it does 1d8 necrotic damage unless it's taken damage. Then it does d12. Are there any damaged crows, or are we assuming that they are just one-shot kills and then the rest of them are like full
It
health?
seems so far it's been more or less kind of one shot.
Okay.
I mean, they're pretty frail. These, when they I forgot to animate this. I keep forgetting, like, not everybody knows our back. Okay, so basically when these things die, these vein ravens, they actually disappear. And then their blood or vein energy kind of just dissipates into like almost like
That's
Vapor.
cool.
yeah, vapor. Yeah, it's like
Okay.
their blood, and it's just they disappear into nothing when you kill them. So these ravens aren't hitting the floor; they're just disappearing. as you kill
Disappearing.
them. Yeah.
Okay. I will shoot another Sacred Flame. So a Dexterity saving throw of 14.
Okay. They wait unless they have a negative. They pass. Let me see. They do not have a negative. They pass.
Okay. Never mind.
Oh, did they not take any damage at all?
It's a cantrip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There are too many. They disperse before your spell has a chance to hit one.
I'm done.
Okay. Remember, everybody make a flat roll.
17.
19.
I'm not using this dice roller anymore.
10.
Oh, no.
Did Juniper, is it you?
I got a 10.
Okay. Juniper, the full swarm comes at you at this point.
Oh no.
Whew.
At least you
It's almost like a few of them might still be alive in your loot, and they're basically, you can see it kind of sticking its head out and kind of go and it calls the rest of them to come straight at you, dealing 10 piercing. Wait, any modifiers though? Nope. 10 piercing damage as these ravens almost knock you on your ass as they flood you for a moment and going in between your friends and then swarming again, looking like they're ready to go again.
They're Birdies fans.
So that was 10 piercing damage, and it is your turn.
So the more beaks and claws she feels, the more pissed she gets.
Yeah, it came at you like a storm, like a hailstorm.
So she's gonna go ahead and rage. Like her, you can kind of see like she starts. Yeah, it's nothing as cool. You know, her eyes don't glow or anything. But like you see, it's almost like she gets like that. The tips of her ears get like a little bit flushed, and you can see almost like a heat rash. Kind of just as the more angry she gets, like the redder the back of her neck gets.
She has that like cartoon temple thing.
Yes.
I love this.
And she just starts swinging as hard as she can.
Start seeing her hair getting thrown around in her face. She doesn't even fucking care. It just keeps going.
Yeah.
That fuels the fury.
Yeah.
So she will. Oh wait, and I
There's
get
no
advantage, don't I?
wind, but her hair is billowing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I just realized I should have been doing a D10 instead of a D8 because I said she was using both hands, but I digress. That is going. I'm gonna use my inspiration for that. Or wait, if it's already advantaged,
Leave it as a D8.
can I use my
Why are you an advantage right now?
Or you want to
wait,
use you want to
is
use
rage not advantage?
No, unless you do reckless.
Oh well, then in that case, I'm just. You know what? I'm just going to use my Instacrit. she's gonna Instacrit the birds.
Not for the troll that we are probably gonna have to fight later.
Instacrit?
That's it.
You give her an
Instagram.
instant
Oh,
crit
that's
because she
right.
got
Yes.
popcorn in her mouth.
Instacrit.
I'm gonna use my popcorn Instacrit.
And they all die.
So. Really?
Was that,
Well,
what was
he
your
said
damage?
roll a d8 instead of a d10.
Oh.
That's
Why?
True. I did because a D10 it's still just a loot, so we can't quite get it to a D10 yet. But
Oh.
Requires further modifications.
Oh, okay.
so we're gonna keep it at a D8 no matter what she's using for
So
now.
then-
So it doesn't matter that she's using both hands.
It doesn't matter at this point, not yet.
Okay.
Spoilers.
So that's gonna be.
Is it max damage plus a die?
Oh wait, is that how we do it? If it's a crit, it's a max damage, or is
No,
it
we're just
doubled?
doubling. We're just doubling. So what's the damage doubled?
In that case, that's gonna be to 12.
12. Okay.
That's good.
Yeah,
That is
considering
good. That is good, Juniper.
Yeah.
With this rage, you almost run into the storm of ravens and start just swinging. Like you're in the middle as they're trying to make room for you. And you're just batting them down one at a time. Like they're not getting anywhere near you at this point. Like you're in the middle of this. You are the eye of the storm, and then ravens. And you guys see this. Like you just see Juniper run in and start going to town. Yeah, do you win your turn?
Yeah.
Good turn. Okay. And it'll be Rin's turn.
Okay, well, I am going to actually use my weapon and use my maul. And we're not breathing any more fire. 12 plus... What is it? Like, plus proficiency? I don't actually...
For what?
It should be under your weapons.
What are we looking for? Sorry.
Oh.
Are you using your weapon?
So
Yeah,
go
I'm
to-
using my maul.
Go to actions, and if you have your maul equipped, it'll say hit/DC.
Oh, plus 4, so 16.
16 hits.
Sweet. And then that's 2d6 plus 2, and then for rage, I think that's another plus 2. Is that how that works?
Yes, is that correct?
7,
know
It's
it's-
whatever it says, which is a.
9.
I know it's +2 to hit.
I know mine is +2.
11.
11 damage.
11 damage.
Nice.
Okay, so you see her in the middle of this swarm of ravens. How do you want to get rid of the rest of them?
Yes.
How do you want to do this? As there's probably about I would say 11 of these motherfuckers around her.
I guess I'll like maybe run up behind her and kind of like use her to propel me upward.
Yes!
And just like in a circle, just like swing
Okay.
around.
Great.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
They're all dead now?
They are all dead. Yes. At that point. So at this point.
I actually did something.
I'll walk up to Rin and never mind. No, I won't. The last time I healed you, it hurt, so I'm going on the basis that I cannot heal you. Does Juniper look fucked up?
I don't. Juniper. I mean, yeah, she's got some scratch marks. I don't think you healed her in the middle of the fight, correct?
No, I healed myself.
I actually imagine if there's still some like caught in her loot.
Yeah,
like,
there's some birds in there. Yeah.
She so after all the birds have dispersed, she's just like.
You're kind of shaking around in there.
And she just starts shaking her loot.
You see, as some of them die in there, you see the vein energy leave your loot.
That's metal.
She's just like, fucking stupid birds! She just kind of shakes the feathers out after they all just kind of burst like balloons.
You see feathers falling, but they disappear in the vein energy. When you think you're done, you hear one more.
Oh my god.
And then it's done.
Can I make a medicine check to see how close to unconsciousness that Juniper is?
I mean, y'all are pretty much settled. I mean, you can kind of see. I mean, I imagine you have some scratch marks all over your body, some minor cuts from where the beats kind of got her. She looks like she's standing. She looks like she's got a little bit of adrenaline wear off right now.
I will save this then.
I believe Rin might have maybe a red mark on the side of her head, and maybe some. You took some more damage from the ravens too?
Yeah, I have 3 health. So yeah, looking around, do we see anything else like that looks like it might be what pissed them off, or like any others?
Yeah, looking around, you're looking at you four and realizing just you being here pisses them off. More or less. In all seriousness, though, if Veinkind are just pretty territorial creatures. They're generally not friendly to anything that isn't Vein. So they're generally just asshole creatures. Basically attack almost everything. So them attacking you isn't anything to really be surprised about.
Okay, well, after she looks around, determines there's nothing else in the immediate area that's going to kill them, her eyes just kind of slowly flicker and fade back to her normal color.
I thought this was supposed to be the safer route.
Yeah, imagine what the dangerous one's like.
Yeah.
I have never hated birds before. Ever. In my life.
You and Felix should start a We Hate Birds anti-club.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah?
That stings.
I mean, I can help a little, but not a lot.
I'm fine.
You have a +2 to your AC for the next 10 minutes, by the way.
Okay.
Pourquoi?
Because
her-
it's shield of faith. So, okay. Do I know how long it takes to trek up to the top of Tiamat's tooth?
You've never been up here,
Oh.
so I mean.
Judging by the topography.
I was gonna say. I mean, y'all picked a good path, and y'all are a little less than halfway there. It's been a pretty easy hike, more or less. I mean, there's been a few times where you had to maybe hold yourself up on some rocks or some ledges, but it's been a pretty easy hike. And you can, looking up the mountain, you can more or less see the path that's gonna pretty much take you to where you need to be. I mean, y'all are pretty much hugging the side of this dam. You can hear water trickling through this dam through the trees to your left. So you are more or less kind of following the river up.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I'm tapped. I have no more, I'm too tired. I can't heal for the rest of the day. So, knowing that we're about to go deal with the troll, should we rest and restock our energies, or should we just go and try to survive?
I would like to rest.
Okay. Opinions, thoughts, questions, concerns?
It's probably a good idea.
I mean, I'm fine. But I don't care either way.
Well, I mean, we could also get closer and then do it, but what if we run into something?
What if we run into something else? Yeah. Do I know Veinkind respawn? You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Have you rolled for knowledge of Veinkind in this campaign yet?
Not
I
yet.
don't think so.
Arcana or history?
Oh.
Yeah. can pick.
We're gonna do history. 11.
You don't know if respawn is a good word, but you do know they spawn almost out of nowhere. And you know they're still experimenting.
Okay.
And like trying to figure out more about Veinkind. They've been around for so long, but nobody still understands them.
I don't think we should rest here, though, to Felix's point, because areas where Veinkind typically are tend to fill back up eventually. So.
Oh, okay.
No?
They
I
went. I'm
misunderstand?
sorry. So they do. What I meant was respawn is a bad word, but I'm saying they do have spawning ground.
Oh.
But that doesn't mean this place. Just because you found them here,
Got
that doesn't mean
you.
this
I
is,
misunderstood.
That doesn't mean this is where they spawn.
I misunderstood.
That's all. I just
Okay.
I didn't want to make sure I got the right information. That's all.
Maybe closer to the dam? Where there's less trees?
It's fine with me. It's your thing. I'm fine.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Should have somebody watch. Well,
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I mean, I didn't get hurt at all, so I can watch.
Okay. You're very impressive with the rapier.
Lots of practice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Years and years.
Mine's just for show. I sheath my rapier again. You said we can hear the dam?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of it's kind of trickling under. I mean, this dam is going up a hill, so the water coming through, you can still hear it kind of trickling through the logs as it goes down. But
Well, should we make our way to the dam? Rest up a bit?
Get some water.
Yeah. Okay. We'll make our way to the dam.
do so.
Avoiding any kind of bird.
Sure. I mean, there are a few birds, but nothing to be concerned about. Just regular Endriel birds. But as you make your way to the dam, it is that you can kind of feel the incline as you are next to this dam, but you can see little streams of water as there is a relatively convenient-ish, nice little patch of land that hugs this river, where it is a nice little spot to set up camp if you were to do so.
Yeah, Ren's going to wash all the blood off of her face and body, and
So, when you get hurt, do you just vomit fire? Is that what that was?
I was trying to do something that I've done before, but it did not work this time.
Oh. It looked interesting.
Would you like to see?
I would, yes.
All right. She'll do the same thing, hopefully successfully this time. Taking another swig, this time not being attacked by birds, and she'll attempt to blow fire.
Why didn't it come through last time?
Because I rolled 7.
Oh,
with,
yeah.
With
Inspiration
inspiration and with advantage.
That's right. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. That sucks.
Wow, that would have been. I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
but what if they caught fire and then we had flaming birds coming at us?
I think they would have died before they got the chance to do that. Maybe. I don't typically light things on fire.
You don't know how to live, my friend. Lighting things on
Some would
fire
say
can be
that's
some
true.
of the funnest things you can do.
I'm going to take her tinderbox. While we're here, can I see if there's anything hinky about this?
What?
Hinky.
Oh.
Unusual. Not kinky. Hinky. Something weird about the dam since I saw it in a vision. Is there something about the dam that's calling to me? I'll try to think back on the vision and kind of meditate on it for a second and see if there was something she was trying to tell me about this dam.
You just want to look at the dam.
Pretty much.
Make a perception check just looking at the dam.
Ooh, 19.
Dam. Looking at from here, it's a very well built dam. You can tell it's definitely made. It's kind of new. These trees. I mean, it looks like beavers might have only moved down to this mountain only within the last few years. It would have had to have been because you've been here a few years ago and that wasn't here. So, just more evidence to back up what you already know.
Okay.
But nothing in particularly weird about the dam. Just looking at it. No. You're pretty confident it's just a dam.
I'll kind of like look up and reach out to her. What are you trying to tell me? And I'll just ponder.
Is this out loud?
Yeah, but like kind of mumbled under my breath.
I wasn't telling you anything. What are you talking about?
What?
You asked what I was trying to tell you. I didn't say anything.
Are you okay? Did you get hit in the head?
Did anyone else hear that?
Hear what?
I didn't say anything.
I thought you said that out loud.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh. You just gaslight.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. But you just said, what are you trying to tell me? I didn't say anything.
Yeah, who are you talking to?
I didn't say anything.
While that all is going on, Rin is looking for a tree to have a rest in.
In?
Yeah.
I get a poo.
Okay. To climb?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, okay, I thought you meant like in, like go into
Oh,
a
no.
giant hole.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not trying to
big
hollow
enough.
out a tree.
Okay.
I think Haven would actually kill me.
Sure. They're a little. The first branches. The first branches are a little high. So I might need an acrobatics check to kind of get up there. Athletics.
9.
9. The trees in this area are a little too high. Ren, I mean,
Yeah, I'm super tired.
You just got out of a fight exactly. So I mean, with 2 HP, you're probably tired.
Yep.
So
I'm just gonna sit
you
against
get
the
up
tree.
on the branch and you're like, never mind.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yep, just sitting under the tree and
Still at the bank though with your party here.
yeah,
Okay.
meditating.
Okay. Everybody, and it's still relatively in the middle of the day, and so what are we doing at this point though? So.
Are there fish in the...
You can make an investigation check if you wish.
Okay. I don't know how clear the water is.
Yeah, as you kind of
That's really good.
Oh, it's not.
My dice don't like
kind of
it.
kick some rocks, see if
Yeah.
there's any
Either.
signs of
I have a
fish.
+4 on athletics.
You can feel some familiar slime, indicating that there is some fish in this particular water. You don't see any, but there is evidence that fish do spawn here. What?
That word.
Spawn.
Okay,
Yeah.
if I don't
That's
see
just
any,
funny.
then...
You don't see any, but you're certain they're here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Juniper will get out her dad's pipe and some weed and a tinderbox and start puffing away.
I will sit next to Juniper and pull out my pipe. Can I have some?
Sure. And she kind of hands you a nug.
Why are you looking at me like that?
It doesn't. I mean, I'm wondering if it would bother Haven to burn and use it recreationally.
She burns incense.
That's true. That's true. She burns incense.
She
I'm
uses what nature
Because there's
provides.
there's some like people like her that will be like, no, don't burn any, like don't burn anything that's from the earth or whatever.
The earth provided, and I am partaking.
There you go. Okay. Make sure okay, cool. Excellent.
And I'm gonna pull out the clock. The working clock.
Okay.
What time do you think it is?
I thought it was fixed. You said broken?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, he fixed it.
Yeah.
You did say it was the wrong time.
It was the wrong time. Yeah, but it's fixed.
Judging by the trajectory of the sun with the clouds, what time do I guess it is? Can I use survival or something to try to guess?
You can do intelligence.
Intelligence?
Or nature.
Nature?
Nature's probably better.
Okay. Ooh, I have good nature.
Can I roll as well?
Yeah.
Ooh, 17.
17.
Hey.
17? Both of you gauge it's somewhere between 12 and 3.
Like
What? Y'all don't have clean mind. That's pretty good.
either noon, somewhere between noon and maybe 3.
Is the sun directly up or is it to the right?
No, it's a little bit. I mean,
I'd guess it's maybe 1:45. Maybe.
That's good enough. I'm gonna set it to 1:45. It could be 5. It could be 8 o'clock.
Time is a construct. So you're taking first watch?
Oh yeah.
I can take second.
I mean, I don't really need to sleep. So, I mean, how long are we gonna be here? How long do y'all need a rest?
I'm exhausted.
For a long rest, mine is 4 hours.
Oh, no.
I don't know how long my short rest is.
An hour.
An hour.
an hour, or it could be 2 hours, I think.
Well, we can just make a quick pit stop, lick our wounds. I still won't be able to heal anybody until I've slept. So, it's up to you guys.
Okay, just go to sleep. I'll keep watch, but I'm not too tired. It's
1:45.
1:45. Yeah, it's still 1:46 now.
And if you guys want to leave before I've slept all the way, we can. It's just gonna be interesting, to say the least. I'm kind of just like take another big hit and kind of just slump and go to sleep.
Okay.
And I'll wake up when they wake me up.
Are you guys starting to meditate? Juniper? Ren's under the tree?
Yep. What is the weather? What's the weather?
It's clear skies today.
No clouds?
No clouds today, no.
It's a beautiful day for a nap.
She'll go ahead and get the box of games out.
Oh dear God.
And she'll
Oh,
look
wait, we don't
at
have the deck.
Oh, that's
Zach's not in there anymore.
Yeah.
she'll look at the games and she'll get out the deck of regular cards and start playing solitaire.
Joke's on you. It's a second deck of any.
You drew all the cards.
Throw away my toy. Superstitious nonsense. Were you really dead?
Huh? No.
See, I lost a toy for nothing.
Yeah, you were pretty cool.
Well, bygones.
Yeah, the only reason something bad happened to me is because I think it's because I cheated. Other than that, it seemed pretty okay.
I don't know why you're looking at me. I'm snoozing.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stare at the river for a while and see if or the bank, see if any fish go by.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Beautiful.
11.
11. You're looking at the water, you don't see any fish, but just out of the corner of your eye as you're looking, you see across the river on the other side, kind of through the thicket of the dam, you see movement on the other side, kind of through the branches of the dam. And it looked, let's what was your 11 perception?
Yeah.
With 11 perception, I can't give you much past that. But you did see something moving over there. And, yeah, I can't even give you a color with an 11. Sorry, that's what you saw.
Juniper.
What?
Look over there. I kind of like. I want to actually like kind of sneakily point it out without directly.
Like looking right
Like-
at it? What do you mean?
Like as in have my hand out and then kind of like look over there, and I'm gonna like point to my.
You
hand
know she's gonna look at your hand.
across the river.
So, can I roll?
Juniper, don't be obvious.
for
Look at that over
perception?
there.
Yes.
So you kind of get Juniper's attention. She makes a look. Go ahead and make your perception check, Juniper.
18.
Oh.
Okay, so you do see, you're looking across and you see through the branches just a little bit up, almost ahead of you guys. You see what looks to be and it's quick, but you saw it. It was through the trees. It looks to be this elderly dragonborn woman who's hiking up the mountain. She has this stick and she looks like she's holding up half of her dress as she's like slowly making her way up these rocks.
Bring her with us.
But you only saw her for a second. You don't see her now.
I think that's the woman you were looking for.
What?
It was an elderly dragonborn woman. I assume it was a woman. She's wearing a dress. Although, I'm not going to presume.
Was
What?
she red?
I think so.
Felix start running across the thing or swimming. I don't know how deep it is.
Okay, it's a little bit. You kind of have to climb over the dam. Like it literally goes through the river. There's only so much water that
Oh, okay,
comes
gotcha.
out.
Okay, gotcha.
So you could make your way over the dam if
Yeah.
you want to do an acrobatics check.
Oh gosh, yeah. I've been rolling good
You
so
gotta
far.
kind of keep your balance up there as you kind of. There's a
Break
lot of
my
log,
neck.
man.
She will follow
Um,
him.
Oh my god, no
14.
one's watching.
Meanwhile, y'all are getting robbed.
It's okay.
Make an acrobatics check as well, Gina.
Okay.
Don't break your neck.
4.
Oh my
Four.
god.
Okay, so yours is what? 17?
14.
14. Okay, there was no modifications.
Nope.
Okay.
0.
Okay, so Felix, you do pretty well as you make your way over. You kind of hop, almost you look like a rogue, kind of making your way through these logs.
You're splashed.
You're using the log very perfectly supported. You kind of jump onto the bank. Meanwhile, behind you, you hear as Juniper takes a few steps in and falls into the thicket of the branches of the dam. Make a dexterity saving throw, Juniper.
Okay.
Vein beavers.
Vain beaver.
Bang, beavers.
11.
11. Okay, so 11. You look. It looks like if you weren't already looking down, you would have seen that. You wouldn't have seen that there were very sharp pieces of log underneath you that you would have impaled you had you fallen just down. But you saw it and caught yourself. But at this point, you're like, let's do a. No. Your foot is actually stuck in between two logs. So you're kind of like, if you were to look behind you, you would just see you fall into these logs and disappear.
Oh, good.
So you kind of have to like, climb out, but your foot is stuck in there. So you can kind of feel some water tickling your.
I'm not underwater, though.
No.
At least it's not
Your
shade.
foot is in the water. You can feel your boot getting wet, though. So it's like through the logs. But so do you continue?
No. Juniper?
Help.
Sorry.
If you go back, which
Yeah,
you can
I
with your acrobatics, you're fine up here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to picture this.
So it's just a very vast amount of beaver dam, like logs.
Oh,
and like
okay.
she slipped through a hole and
Okay.
she's like in the thicket of this dam, and her foot's stuck down there. So you can kind of be over her and reach down through the logs and grab her hand.
That's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to pull her up.
Okay, make a strength check. It's a little awkward as you barely have her hand when you reach down and grab her.
She will try to help, like, by pushing up herself to. And
Okay, that will be a help action.
Try to wiggle her
because
foot.
you could get some leverage. Yes, that'll be a help action.
So what is a help action?
It means it's an edge.
Hey, 21.
21. Okay. So with some shifting of the logs, when you pull up, and things shift slightly
You're gonna
for a
break the-
moment.
Yeah, that's her leg.
But your leg is fine as Felix does pull you out. And Felix, if you'd like to help her across
I
the
will.
dam, I will grant her another one with advantage.
Okay.
Another acrobatics check with advantage.
So Felix's pullout game is.
Wow.
All right.
Nice.
Giving you one more
That's
shot.
what you
Corbin.
got.
Yes.
I like that energy today.
Okay. Is this another dex you said?
No, this is in acrobatics.
Acrobatics, okay.
With advantage because you're getting help this time.
So it's either going to be 11. 16.
That's better than me.
Okay.
You got 17.
Oh.
Yeah, you did get a 17.
Oh.
So with Felix's help, he kind of tells you where to step, though. And he kind of guides you across, and you guys make it across. And it took a few minutes, unfortunately. You look in the direction where she is, and at this point, you don't see her.
Do you know which way she went?
She went up. I mean, she was going up the mountain, I'll tell you that. I mean, there's only one way up, but you don't see her right now.
That way. Somewhere.
I would say this is about 10 minutes into them going to sleep.
I mean, how fast
I'm only
can
meditating. You're asleep. Yeah.
how fast can an elderly woman be, right?
I mean, surely she's not that far up.
And should we,
We'll just run and grab them real quick and come back.
yeah, that's
They'll never know.
they're sleeping. Fine. There's
We're
no
fucking
more
trouble.
They're asleep alone in the woods. They'll
Mom
be
and
fine.
Dad are asleep.
Ren and Haven, roll for initiative. No.
Okay.
I was ready.
I was dice in hand.
Oh, they'll be fine.
Okay. Hold on. Wait.
We trusted.
Fucked our characters.
I've always got like passive going on. I think like passive perception probably. Maybe.
Okay, so let's see. Are there any dragon-born footprints anywhere? She's gonna look for footprints, or just
I'll help. That's a good idea. That's
Both
genius.
okay. I will allow one of you to do a survival check with advantage, or I'll allow you both to make survival checks.
It was your idea, so you can do it.
Okay.
So Juniper guy takes the lead, but you're behind her in case she misses something. So that advantage, that managed. Yeah,
Okay.
survival.
Oh shit. Okay.
She's so
Completely
excited.
different roles.
Yeah, you can. I'm gonna go back to that. That was
shit,
funny.
Okay.
You can visually see bad and good roll.
Yeah. 15.
15. Yeah. So, with Felix's help, there are a few times Felix points something out to you along the way. So, as you two make your way up this mountain, it becomes quite easy to track her as she is carrying a cane, and it makes a small indent next to her right foot. So that has made it quite easy to track her up the mountain. And it's not long before you make. There's a few twists and turns as if she's not going straight up the mountain, but it looks like she might be taking. To you, it looks like an easier path, but you're easily able to tell she's older, so she's taking longer ways to save her, so she doesn't have to do as much climbing. Whereas people like you would probably, she could have just gone off this rock.
Yeah.
It's obvious she's going the long way, which easily makes you catch up to her before too long. She didn't make it too far before you realize up ahead you see her. She doesn't notice you as you see her ducking behind a rock, kind of in a clearing up ahead. She's in. You can't see in front of her because it looks like she's at the top of this hill or mountain. And it looks like she's peeking over the rock, which you guys can't see even though you're behind her because she's looking up top, yeah. But what do you want to do from here? She doesn't notice you're there. You're behind her.
Well, I'm gonna call out her name, Latrix. Latrix!
You do so, and she perks up and looks around. And she's not looking behind her.
Mm-hmm.
She'll start kind of jogging up the hill, kind of waving as she goes.
Some leaves are kind of rustling as you run, and you kind of say Latrix, and she turns around and sees you, and she gets startled. And she drops her cane and falls to the rock, terrified to see you.
So as soon as she sees that she's scared, she'll stop.
Don't!
What? We're just looking for you.
Why?
Your family is worried about you. Your daughter?
Oh. I can't do that. I'm old.
I'm sorry.
Almost had a heart attack.
You almost killed her.
What?
Hey,
You're the one who
They didn't
yelled.
say bring her back alive.
Listen, just go back and tell her I'm fine. Thank you, I'm okay.
Where are you going?
I'm just going to collect some reward for her, actually.
What kind of reward? That
The egg that's on the bulletin boards. Perhaps you've seen them in town.
perhaps we can come with you and share and help you out.
Oh, that would be very lovely. I hear there's a troll, and I can give you a share of my winnings from the egg.
We know of a bigger reward, but it's for a different. It's a more private person that's asking for it. So perhaps we could say you found it and with us and collect from them instead of the bulletin board people.
Yeah, how much is the bulletin?
Offering for the egg? Oh, it must be quite a lot of money. They assured it would be more than enough for my daughter to get out of here.
Oh no.
I believe it was set at... As I checked, this egg was close to 3,000 gold.
It was perfect timing with the music.
3,000?
Going price for it. And with this, and of course, you can have some. I trek up this mountain because no one else would except me. I'd do anything for my family, of course. And now, if you help me get it, all I need is just to get it from the troll, and I'll give you a fair share. We can split it. I don't know. What do you think is fair? 20, 60?
Is that? I just was not expecting you to say that. We have friends that we're with, and they're going to help us. So if you don't mind waiting, but that does sound pretty fair. Do you mind if we discuss it with them?
The friends? Well, we need to take the egg to... give the egg to anyone but the people paying.
Oh,
money.
Yes, but they can help us. They're
With the
traveling.
troll.
Yeah,
They can help us with the troll.
yeah. They're scary, like
Oh.
strong.
Oh, okay. So we would have to split the money a little more then, I suppose.
Oh, we'll talk about that,
Oh.
after they get here.
Well, sure. I'll go back with you to get your friends, you say?
Yeah,
Sure, I'll go back with you. That sounds fun.
it's just right over the dam.
And you'll help me get the egg, correct? And this goes... I get the big share.
Of course.
Well, then we have you. I look forward to it. And she happily walks that down the mountain with you.
Okay.
I was just, I was looking around the corner. It looks like we've got, I would say, another hour before we're at the top of the mountain.
Oh, that's not far at all. They're resting, because we got swarmed by birds. So.
Oh dear, I took the long way to avoid them. I saw them.
That's
She's kind of walking behind you guys.
Yes.
She can't hear you guys.
She gets like right. So like there, she's almost like squishing up against your arm. She's like, "What are we going to do?"
Well, let's let them disappoint her.
What if they decide to just give her the egg? I don't want to die, especially not for something I didn't do.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I mean, what if she barely made it up here? What if she doesn't make it all the way down anyway?
Well, then problem solved. I'm
What if
sorry.
she
I
falls
know
off
it
the
sounds
dam?
it sounds heartless, but
Are y'all planning on killing her? What did I miss?
We're like, maybe she won't even make it all the way back down. She's a little old.
she's old. She got a heart attack.
She
You don't
can slip
know.
and fall. Birds, troll.
Drown. Have a heart attack.
As you guys are saying this, I mean, I don't know what it is. Y'all are saying what it is. I can assure you she doesn't hear you. She is old. That's why she didn't hear you. She looked around when she first called. She didn't know where you came from. She didn't.
You two are never allowed to do anything by yourself. Ever
You
again.
guys have no idea what's going on.
I know.
For all you know, we didn't leave.
We were there the whole time.
As far as you know, they're still there.
Look who found us.
To be fair, I don't even need the egg. That's you guys.
Yeah,
True.
that's true.
We'll check there.
You make your way back to the river. The problem is you kind of have to cross back over across the dam, and you can hear the footsteps behind you stop when you reach the dam.
Oh,
We're not crossing, are we?
How did you get across the first time?
I moved on the other side of the river.
She said,
It was longer, but safer.
well, we could just sit here. I mean, they
yeah.
can kind of. Could you see them?
Our throats are
You kind of have to like arch a little bit, but I mean, if you both stand on your tippy toes, you can kind of see like the top of Rin's head. Just, I think you were close to the water, so you might see like a piece of Jason's foot.
blood
But yeah,
everywhere.
you see them; they're motionless on the other side.
Because we're dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
They're
No.
scouts. That's why. Well, would you like to go across and explain it to him, or should I go across?
Oh, I was just thinking we would just be right here. And then when they wake up, we are like, oh, look who we found just sitting over here. We were watching the whole time.
We just left 5 minutes ago.
We just left. You see, if they ask you.
Oh,
Yeah.
you just saw me. Oh, all right. Okay, I can. A good trickery, I see.
Yes.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so sad when we have to kill her.
Is there any way? Is there any way like I can walk around
Around the
to
litter.
see them better?
Oh yeah. If you were to walk a little bit further down, you might be able to see because it gets a little less thick as you go down. Not further, but a little less thick. Go down, you can see it a little better.
Okay, go down a little bit just so I can still
Do your job
do my job.
that you volunteered for.
I enjoy cards, yes.
She'll pull out her cards and sit down crisscross applesauce and
Oh!
They're gonna play gin rummy or bridge,
start shuffling the cards.
canasta.
She'll play cards with her.
Yeah, she'll play cards with you.
Can I take a short rest?
You can take a short rest here, as can you if you wish.
What
But
does a short rest do?
you can gain your health if you need to. You can also spend it working on some skills like training. Or I think it has to be low stress. It has to be relaxing activity for like an hour.
Okay, no, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, it's
Just
kind of like
gonna keep
licking
mine.
wounds, kind of. So for 4 hours, Juniper, you're not going to sleep or anything. You're going to play cards with her. About
Yeah.
4 hours pass, and I guess that would be around when Rin wakes up. It's about later in the day, unless
So we're waiting the full 4 hours, or that's up to you guys.
I was gonna kind of say they were you, her, you, and you. We're just kind of
Yeah, we're.
idly chilling. So you can from here you can kind of see Rin nodding awake. I assume, right?
I'm not Rin.
I know, but you wouldn't wake up in 4 hours either. Right?
Oh, no.
Okay. So
You see, our watch is not here.
you wake up and you see the watch.
Can I full health?
Hmm?
Full
Yes, full health. You took a long rest.
health. Nice. Okay. Well, I guess my eyes open, and looking around, the only person I see is Haven. Okay. And I think this is actually exactly what she's doing. Is probably like taking a moment herself don't do anything rash. And she'll walk over to Haven and...
You can see her moving.
Yeah, the second I see her moving, I'll be like, hey,
You heard her.
Ren.
I look over and I ignore him. I shake Haven.
Those idiots let us go.
She'll kind of just like wake up. That was the fastest 8 hours of my life.
Oh, that was not $8.
Oh, good. You guys read? They better be. They better be dead. No, I'm ignoring that because he better be dead. What are you doing over there?
And I'm gonna point.
I mean, make, okay.
What the fuck do you want me to... That tells me nothing, Felix.
Do I hear that?
Yeah, you can hear. Y'all can hear each other.
I'm gonna do this. Huh?
I should have traveled alone.
Latrix!
That's why I usually travel alone.
Yes?
Did you hear... What?
Latrix is over here.
Hello!
We're playing cards!
You can hear, like, directly across the river through the dam, you can hear these two voices, Juniper and Latrix.
We could just go up the mountain alone. I feel like I won't have to heal you as much as I have to heal them. Get over here!
We can't.
You got over there somehow.
You can see this little old lady coming from behind as she gets up from you to walk down, kind of towards Felix so she can see the people across the river.
She'll
See
follow
this-
suit.
See this tiny old, both of you, I mean, if you're looking towards Felix, you'll see this tiny old dragonborn woman look across the river at you. Hello, I'm the cause of the problem. I can't actually cross. I'm sorry. Old legs, you see.
You're not a problem. Don't
So
listen.
they left us
They left us.
unattended.
They found a person.
And now we have to
Cross.
babysit their other...
What do
I
you
wonder what
think
they're saying.
they're over there talking about something.
I don't know. She kind of looks like a really big kobold. Big enough to have on.
I don't know.
It's all good things.
Maybe she woke up too quickly. Just cranky.
No, they keep looking over here like they're talking about abandoning us.
I don't think that's an option.
Yeah, I think they're kind of stuck with us. At least.
At least Haven is.
Tell them about the egg. Maybe that will make them more keen to come with us.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, and tell them I'll give them a share.
She's gonna help us with the egg!
She can't cross a dam. How is she gonna help with the egg?
I know where it is! Follow me!
It is at the top of the mountain.
Yes, but it was my idea first!
Okay, then you can go first. And
Try not to laugh. I need your help! I need your help! I need your help to defeat.
so you want us to do the work for you, then you take the prize?
Yes, exactly!
Conversations
I'm
are easier when you're
glaring-
face to face.
Directly at you. Just
Well-
like,
Will you help me cross so I can punch Felix in the face?
I'll do it first.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
We're gonna cross the dam. She's gonna help me.
She's gonna help you?
Yeah.
Alright, so you, well, I need to.
How tall are you?
5'1".
Were you gonna say something?
I was gonna, like, as they're walking by, how angry do they look? How
I'm
angry-
exhausted
You don't
and
need
I
a
just got woken
perception
up.
check. I am mad.
Why do they look constipated?
Make an acrobatics check, Ren.
Okay, I'm also. I think I'm gonna try to carry her on my back, like piggyback.
Across a dam,
Yep.
a beaver's dam.
Yep.
Okay, there's no longer a help action. You're gonna make an acrobatics check with disadvantage. Okay.
I'm just gonna be channeling shape water the entire time.
Oh, if you fall, you're more likely to get impaled, not
Oh,
fall.
All right. 8 plus 3, 11.
That's good.
11.
Yeah.
Isn't that what I got?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you got. Yeah. I was about to say, they're like, who else got 11? Like, so make a dexterity saving. Sleight of
9.
It was my dex save that was shit.
12.
12. So yeah, I mean, you were able to kind of you saw that was a dangerous move as you fall. However, you need to make.
Oh no.
You'll make a dexterity saving throw. Yours will be with disadvantage though, because you were on her back, and when she fell, there was very little you could have done to kind of save yourself.
What are they doing?
So you kind of see Haven hop on Ren's back and go across, and they fall through just like Juniper did.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Wait,
babysitting.
what was I doing?
It was disadvantage.
It is disadvantage,
It was
yeah.
disadvantage dexterity saving throw.
Oh, saving throw. 11.
11. Okay, you lucky
I thought it was
son
going
of
to
a
be
bitch.
higher than that.
Okay.
My
All
other
right.
one was a 15.
So it was a gnarly fall, not enough to cause damage, but
Ow.
it's gonna leave a nice little bruise under your arm as
What's new?
you both are kind of laying on your backs in this hole, and yeah, your foot's stuck as well. So
It's like babysitting.
I'm going
your
to.
foot's not stuck because you're on top of her.
Am I currently on top of her?
About halfway. I would a little bit, a
I
little
think
like
they hit
half
the
half
same
your
ones.
body's on her.
I think
Ow.
they hit the same. Oh, I did.
I'll steady myself and just hold out my arms to try to pull her up.
I'm just going to try to climb up.
Okay, make a strength check.
Now they're really mad.
Get it without.
Throw?
This is a
Or-
strength check to get out.
Oh, 9.
9. So Haven holds out her hand, and you look at her, and then you try and then it's like you're not getting out of this without some help. And
She flashes you a shit-eating grin. I'm gonna try to pull.
Okay, now you can make a strength check with advantage.
Okay. Oh, not 20.
No.
Okay. So with this, she with a nat. Huh? Oh. Good night.
Thank you for reading me all the shows.
I
You're
love
welcome.
you.
Okay, so with a nat 20, you pulled yourself just at this right angle. Earlier, when Juniper kind of made her way out, it kind of shifted. Well, when you pulled your foot out of the same hole, it shifted even more to kind of collapse some of the dam to where more or less it's kind of a walkway just to kind of get out of this hole you're in.
We made it better.
To where now you can kind of more or less just kind of walk up and then make it to the other side of the dam. So now you don't have to climb out as you pulled your foot out so elegantly with that nat 20.
Sweet. When we get across,
Yeah, now you see them angrily marching across.
We are pissed.
I just stand there and I'm still looking at you and I'm not saying anything, and it looks like if you say one thing to piss me off, it's going to be a problem.
Here are the tricks. Reaches out a weak hand and takes it away when she sees you.
Juniper's gonna like come scoot next to Rin and be like,
Hey, the tricks, my name is Rin! Oh, that's alright, dearie.
and Haven.
No, I will.
Oh, okay. Oh. Kind of Rin before. Well, what's the plan, dearies? Do you need to rest?
Yes, dearies. What's the plan?
Do y'all still need a rest? It wasn't that long.
You don't say.
Is this a habit of yours to leave the people
When
that
you
are
volunteer
with?
for a watch,
We
We
didn't
didn't
leave.
leave. We're
you're
right
on the other
here.
side of the bloody dam. What do you mean you didn't leave?
We can still see
We
you.
could still
I
see
am
you.
putting both of my on your shoulders, looking you direct in the eye. Were you here the entire time?
Basically.
You were on the other side of the dam. If someone had come over and tried to attack us, how the hell were you going to get back to us in time?
They just left.
They left. That's the point. You left.
Just 10 feet. You were like feet away.
Yeah, we could just yell and wake y'all up.
Yes.
What?
Why are we bringing?
What is going on?
This is the only.
Well, actually, I'm bringing you.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
you came to find me, and now we're mountain instead
I
of
did
going
not
back?
come to find anybody.
But you said that.
Well, we were looking for you. We were also looking for.
Is this who you
That's
were
what we
telling
were
us to look
talking-
for in town?
Yeah.
Yes, so it was both. And that's why I said we knew of someone who was paying more for the egg. Remember I said that?
Oh, you did say something like that about going to someone else. Who? Yes.
Ren is walking.
Like the mountain?
Yep.
Kind of looks at her and walking away. It's going to be a lot of money. Why don't we just take it to my friend?
That way we can all get more.
How much
I'm
more?
sorry, have you told her...
Told me what, dearie?
Sidebar right now. Do you want to come or are you going to watch over?
Huh? What?
Oh, I'm the leader of the party. I don't need watching over. I just need you to protect me when the troll comes.
Fantastic. You two, over here, now.
Well, Rin's getting away.
Rin is fine.
Oh, so she's fine to go off on her own.
Yes, because she didn't elect to watch over two sleeping people.
First of all, I elected to do nothing, and secondly...
That is very true. She elected to do nothing.
Secondly, we were not that far away, and if I can recall, nothing happened.
Clearly something happened.
Well, nothing...
But you didn't know that for sure. You left people that you tagged along with, wanted to come on a journey with. You left them sleeping alone in the middle of a woods that none of us have been to. And you left us alone defenseless.
When you explain it like that, it doesn't.
When I explain the facts of what happened, and then you come back with some, we're away now.
Yeah, but it sounds like you came in saying this kind of loud, though. Guys.
You come back with some geriatric dragonborn that you've seemed to disillusion that she's going to be getting paid for getting the egg.
It's on the town bulletin board.
It's on the town bulletin board.
See?
I must have missed it. She says she's only getting 3,000 gold.
We're not getting anything except our freedom, Felix, and you know that. So how are you going to explain to her that you've lied to her, had her go up this dangerous trek, and she's not even getting paid? I don't have 3,000 gold. Say something. It's clearly on your mind. That's what's about to happen. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll say something. Yes, we walked away. We walked 10 paces, 100 paces. Doesn't really matter. And yes, I am so sorry we didn't babysit you while you were sleeping. And yes, I'm so sorry that we walked away. But you don't have to talk to us like we're stupid.
Then stop being stupid.
Fuck you! Fuck you! You're not my sister. You're not my father. You're not my mother.
I never claimed or wanted to be any of those things. You met me in a bar fight, told me your name, and decided you were coming on some journey with me, some fantastic journey. I don't know what the hell you were expecting, but welcome to the real world. People get killed over stupid decisions. You tagged along with me. You latched yourself to me. I didn't ask you to come. I didn't ask you to be a part of this. You decided.
There's no reason to get mad at her for that. It's her first time out in the world. She's happy exploring. She can handle herself. She just like Bobo.
None of that means anything to me. I'm happy you're having fun. But some people didn't choose to travel because they wanted to have fun. Some people have to survive. So
Do you think I want to be here? Do you honestly think I would have left a place like Brushwind to come traveling with fucking strangers?
Oh, Kendall.
Oh, what's wrong?
Baby.
Come in.
Sorry, hold on. It's okay.
Quick pause.
I'm gonna roll
That-
to see if I hear any
That's
of this.
Juniper's
I am
inner child.
You are far, and don't
Yeah.
worry, I got something for you.
Yeah, no, I rolled a 4, so I didn't hear any of that.
Don't worry, I got something for you.
Cool. You're good.
Continue. You three.
You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We go up, we get this egg, we deal with what we have to deal with, and then, you know what? You don't ever have to see me again, because then we'll have our money, and then you can go do whatever the fuck you want, and I can go figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
Quick pause. Are we getting paid to do this? I thought we already got paid to do this. That was the 75 gold.
This, they never said they were paying.
Okay.
I believe they said something along the lines of, if you do this well, we will have more opportunity for coin for you.
Gotcha.
Basically, you have a job.
Juniper, we're not getting paid.
Okay, fine. Then we won't have to be worried about getting eaten by a dragon. Whatever. But after this, you don't have to deal with me anymore. You just fucking throw me away like everyone else. And she's just gonna start marching back.
I know you think you're defending her or trying to help her, but she's not gonna make it. You can think I'm a bitch all you want, but if she goes out on her own, she's not gonna make it.
I know. And I start following.
I look at the dam one more time. And I will follow up the mountain. I'll try to catch up with Rin.
I love character conflict. It's so much fun.
I know.
You gotta,
I love yelling at you
guys
through
start to
character.
Walk up the mountain, and Rin, we're gonna go back in time, just a little bit, not that long ago. You're far away from you. You start to hear some kind of bickering behind you, but down the hill a little bit. But you don't hear what they're saying. But you do hear some rustling behind you. And you look behind you, and it's the Dragonborn woman who's behind you.
Oh.
Yeah, I rolled and she beat all of you. She kind of wanted to slip away because y'all kept ignoring her. So I rolled and she beat all of y'all's passive perception to slip away. So she followed Rin instead. Good. I'm a woman of action. Let's go.
Oh,
She
dear God.
she's like a little woman. Like by the time you realize she's behind you, she's already like side by side with you, and she kind of nudges you. Let's go. Those three can talk and talk and talk, but we'll be rich, dearie. Let's go.
We might not have to worry about her dying. Rin might kill her.
Tell me, what is it that you do that is useful?
What do I do? Well, I'm a mother. I'm a grandmother.
When there is a troll trying to kill me, what are you going to do?
I'm giving you a piece of the cut.
Oh dear God.
It was my understanding you came to find me, but I believe they told me back there it was for the egg as well. So it's
I don't even know I'm here.
No.
Are you saying you're not going to let me have the egg, dear?
If you are going to do nothing to help me, I do not see why.
What can I do? Can't this just be a favor?
Why are you out here? What were you going to do before you ran into us?
I was going to get the egg. I was going to try.
How?
I'm very sneaky. Quiet.
Okay, then go get the egg.
Well, I will then. You can go back and tell my daughter I don't need you.
Go right to hell.
And she marches like she's going
Awkwardly.
left instead of up. She's
Thank
going
you.
a long way.
I was about to say, is this like where we awkwardly stop talking and then go the same direction?
Actually, yes. I feel like a few paces because like there's only a certain it's kind of a silent zone between before she kind of breaks off and And when she breaks off from you, she starts to move a little bit faster. Like she wants to.
But
beat
she's
you.
going a long way.
She's going a longer way, but y'all are pretty close. It's not gonna be that much longer.
I will follow her.
So you're going a long way too.
I'm going to try to like stealthily follow her and see if she notices me.
Okay. Stealthily, how? How does Ren sneak? Go ahead. You can make the stealth check all the same. I just want to see what kind of stealth she does.
Probably just like staying off the path, just off the path. Like there's trees
Yeah.
on the sides, just kind of like.
Yeah, and like there's even off the makeshift path, it's easy to find little brush and stuff. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a stealth check as you follow her. You have to beat her passive perception.
Dirty 20.
Okay. You start to follow her, and there are a few times she might have looked back. You saw her look back to see if, at first, only the first few strides, you looked back to see if you were following her. Didn't seem to notice you as she continues to walk, take the long way up the mountain. But you three were heading up the mountain as well, and there's only one way up on this side, so I guess Juniper was first, and you're kind of storming upwards, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You continue to storm upwards, and you're just gonna go straight to the top.
Yeah.
Okay. And you too, as well.
Do I see Ren anywhere?
No. Ren kind of got out of sight.
Do I notice that her tracks are going a separate way than what we're headed?
If you want to make a survival check, if you're actually actively looking for Ren.
24.
24. What was your stealth?
Or 22, I'm
Dirty
sorry.
20?
Yeah.
It's a 22.
22. 22 beats the dirty 20, so you can see Ren's signs of Ren's familiar boot shape head off into a thicket, going off almost a very seldomly used path. It's almost overgrown. With the 22, you also see that the there's evidence that the Dragonborn woman went that way, as you see her cane indent complemented with her foot.
Ren and your Dragonborn went this way.
You would hear that, Juniper would not if you kept going forward. Because you didn't say you were looking for Ren or anything, you're just going to keep going forward.
She's just gonna literally just walk up.
Okay. It's a little bit kind of a trek. I mean, it's obvious why she didn't go up, because you do kind of have to, for you it's no check, but it's kind of an awkward hike up. Slippery rock and whatnot. Go ahead.
I'm gonna continue following Juniper.
Okay. Haven? I guess you're going to go for Ren? Or...
Yeah, I'll go towards Ren.
Let's see.
Multi-splitting the party. We know how
That
much our
always
DM loves
works.
that.
We will do Ren and Haven first, and then we'll do you two next. Okay, so through the woods, you start to... She moves a little bit slower, so it doesn't take too long before you do see Ren behind a tree, and it looks from here, I mean, because you came up behind her, you see that she seems to be tailing someone, obviously, probably the Dragonborn woman, maybe, but you don't see the Dragonborn woman from here, but I will allow you to see Ren because you were able to track her.
I'll walk up behind Ren.
You hear her coming.
Okay.
I was not going to surprise you.
Yeah, unless she said she was going to stealth. It's very easy to hear.
I don't think it's
rustling
possible
of
for me to
leaves.
Okay. So I'll turn and I see you and I just pull you behind the tree with me.
Okay. If you wanted to get me alone, you only had to ask what's going on.
She wants to try. I'm speaking quietly.
Okay.
She wants to try and get it herself, so I was going to see what happened. I thought it might be interesting.
Sorry, Haven's not laughing. Okay. Well, Felix and Juniper went off that way. I pissed them off. So...
You piss them off, or is it piss you off?
You're kind of talking to Haven, but you're also looking around the corner, and you see that she kind of turned to go up and she's out of sight at this point. So if you want to continue moving, or
You
what
can
do you
keep
want
going?
Yeah.
Make a stealth check if you're unless you're just walking and while she's sneaking. Okay.
11.
Okay, so you are gonna kind of sneak.
I'm barely trying.
Okay. So yeah, you can. Haven is almost unaware as she's talking, kind of loud to you ish. I mean, every time you correct her, she kind of. Sometimes you tell people to be quiet. It's almost like they don't realize they're talking a little louder than they are. Haven's
I'm
kind of
intimately
doing.
familiar with that.
Haven's kind of doing that at this point. Every time she's talking, she talks a little bit louder than she means to. And you keep having to tell her to be quiet. So go ahead.
I'm not used to traveling with people.
Let's just not talk.
Okay.
Oh, well, there you go. Wow.
Do
How
we,
to
and at
negate
this
a
point,
check.
do we see her? But, like,
yeah,
did we catch
actually,
her?
I gave you the chance to move forward, and you decided to, so now you see her.
Okay.
We're following and watching the shit show.
Yep.
Okay, so y'all are following to see what happens with her. So no more talking between you two, but you two you can see Juniper up the mountain. If you wish to catch up with her, you can.
Yeah, I'll catch up.
Okay.
I would like to say, if it looks like Latrix is about to die, I will help her.
Okay.
I'm not going to just let her die.
Well, she's already dead. Just kidding.
Interesting. Well, I tried.
Okay, so do you wish to catch up to Juniper? Or you
Yeah.
should let her go first. Okay. So you kind of have to move a little bit faster, but with some very, very low, I'm just going to give them to you, acrobatics checks, you make your way quickly behind her. And you are more or less on the same level, almost kind of walking up this very steep hill. The top of this mountain is within sight. You can kind of see where the dam breaks off down this downhill river. So looks like you're getting kind of close.
He kind of overreacted a little bit, but she is right. Real world is quite dangerous. Not all the time, but
I'm not stupid.
of course not.
I didn't say anything. Don't look at me.
Of course not.
Thank you.
We're getting kind of close. It looks like. So maybe we should start sneaking.
You three take inspiration for good content. Drama. If you already have inspiration, don't take it. It's not stackable.
We could try.
I mean, what if we get the egg first? We can just
Yeah.
clear our names and get out of here.
Race. That'd be kind of fun. Fuck it, let's do it. She starts climbing faster, but she's gonna kind of quiet her movements as much as she can.
So you want to kind of... Are you going fast, or are you doing Are you going fast but doing it stealthily?
Yes. She's going cautiously fast.
That will be a disadvantage stealth check.
Okay.
Felix, are you following suit, doing the same thing? Disadvantage stealth check.
Damn it.
14 or
Wait!
9. You used
If
it.
I use my inspiration, is it a flat roll and I use a higher one? Well, then that was 13 plus... That was a 13, right?
The
I did it
Yeah, I'm
as
gonna use
13,
mine
yes.
as well.
Plus 1, so 14!
I got 14 as well. With
I
inspiration.
think that was it.
7, 9.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
So it's going to take a second for you two, because you did take the longer way. But you two reach what looks to be... Let me change the music now. You guys reach what looks to be the top of this mountain. Let me trip change.
I always feel bad after our characters fight.
Just remember it's not us.
I know.
Correct.
It just makes me sad.
You just said a trigger word for Juniper.
I know.
You see you guys, with your stealth checks, you think it wise to hide behind a rock. A giant, if you will, where you can get this very clear view of, let me go ahead and I'll send it to the Discord chat as I describe it.
Our Discord chat that the lovely Sam made so that we can up each other's phones.
Yes.
It is a godsend.
It really is. Okay, so I have to find it real quick. But you come across behind boulder, you see what looks to be a giant opening, and you see on this chopped down stump. Sorry, a stump. Am I sending this to this right? I just get it out of the way. Picks. You see perfectly in front of this small pond, surrounded by this dam that is in the river. That is in this pond. I'm sorry. That is complemented by what looks to be a lot of cobweb that connects this stump that holds this lightly greenish, faded copper-looking colored egg that sits very in the center of the stump. And there seems to be webs that are attached to the dam that extend all the way to the log, the stump itself. And you can kind of see some spider cobwebs as well. You see some fish jump out of the water behind the log, but you don't see any troll or anything. But you do see this. You do see the egg perfectly perched on the stump with the water behind it and the dam. And it looks just like the picture I sent to the group chat right there. And
The koi fish were a nice touch.
Yeah, thank you. And and it's also shown on the screen for viewers below my head. So you two, with that in mind, what do you do? I would say you're from the whole scenery, you're probably about 50 feet away.
So would we be closer to the stump or the...
You're probably if you're looking at the screen, you're probably about 50 feet to the right from the egg.
50 feet
maybe,
to the right.
Maybe 50 feet to the southeast of the egg.
Here.
Is there a...
That way.
Oh, this way? Is there any other like rocks or like trees closer within?
Not really. Not. I mean, there's some brush. There's a few small bushes, not enough to even hide behind. Like it goes up to your knee.
Freighters, is this a fairy ring?
A what?
Is that a fairy ring? It's a random circle. I don't trust it.
I don't trust it.
I mean, if you're looking, surveying the area, you can go ahead and make those perceptions. I wasn't sure if we were staring or not, but
I'm sorry.
But that was what you generally saw. If you want to make a perception check looking in the area.
Corbin, you're fired.
No, don't. Do not talk about my doctor that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I guess.
That is Corbin's die, isn't it? I'd love to.
Okay, I'm going to message.
Or like side by side, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But you're messaging her, you said?
Yeah, I don't want to be loud.
Oh, okay, you just in case. Okay.
Yeah. Do we go? I have Mage Hand and I can grab it within 30 feet.
Hold on, I can't see anything. I have an eyelash in my eye.
Oh,
I
I
critically...
will. I'm gonna go and give that to Felix. Looking at that egg, you cannot. It's pretty big. It looks like just
Over 10
you
pounds?
probably have to have two hands.
Oh.
It's kind of big. It's kind of
Okay.
fat.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, hold on. All right, what are we looking at?
Where's the troll?
I don't see. You think that'd be... I don't see any shit or anything, do you? Or like a bed? I don't see much of anything. It's just like a clearing, really.
You can make perception, Felix.
Yeah,
When you're looking around.
7 + 4, 17.
17? 17, you don't see anything like that, but looking around, you see what looks to be the remains kind of near that log, on your side of the log, what looks to be remains of an old campfire that's long since put out. You can tell it's aged, like there's no log, it's just black ash on the ground. And it looks like it was a fire, like a fire was there at one point. That's what you see. You didn't see that.
I critically failed. Would I see the egg and the cobwebs and...
You see the eggs in the That first thing I said, that was what you see when you first look.
Okay.
The perception check was to see if you see any extra details.
Okay, gotcha.
With a critical failure, you're not going to see anything until you walk up.
Gotcha.
We're into it.
Well, those are big webs. Maybe
Yeah.
could a giant spider have eaten a troll?
There's a campfire.
This is all in message.
At one point, yes.
You wouldn't have been able to talk to him first, right?
Oh no, she was just whispering to her.
Oh, okay.
That's just okay. Yeah. I mean, okay. That's fair. Trips. I'll be casting.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I was just she had talked first. I was just making sure she wasn't using message to talk first.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Because she didn't cast it. She can't say the
I don't
first
have it.
sentence.
Gotcha.
You can respond to message though, right?
Yes,
You can
Yeah.
respond.
yeah.
Can't.
Yeah.
And there's no limit. I don't think.
Just making sure. And
There looks like there's a campfire that it's aged quite a bit, but
you don't know what the hell he's talking about. I don't see anything like that.
Okay. If you say so.
should we wait for the others to fall into the trap? And then we save them, we'll look like the heroes.
That's
They'll
true.
forgive us. Probably even compliment us.
Go that far. I don't know.
You're a bard. Shouldn't you know how to read your audience?
Do you see any sign?
A little bit louder.
Do you see any sign of a spider or a troll?
No. Nothing.
But you do see spiders. Little tiny spiders.
Oh, yeah, tiny spiders. I mean, do they have like a queen?
Can tiny spiders make a web that big?
I think so.
Okay.
History check? Just kidding.
There's a lot of spiders. I mean, they're not like giant spiders or anything. They're not like D&D monsters. But there's a lot of spiders. You can see them from here. You can't, Juniper, but you can see where they're kind of nesting and crawling on the web, Felix.
Well,
Alright.
yeah. I think we should just maybe we should just wait and see if someone walks by. And
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
that looks, is it not?
It does. It really does.
We'll
Maybe-
send in the guinea pig.
Maybe.
Latrix, you're up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't take long, but 7 minutes before you guys are behind her Latrix when she reaches what kind of the top of the hill, and she's either be behind her when she's peeking from behind a tree. Felix, you see on the other side of the pond, clear like up 100 feet away, like she's 50 feet from this as well. On the other side, though, you see peeking from behind the tree, you see Latrix, who's peeking and seems to be doing what you're doing. Let me see what she sees. Okay, I know what she sees. She seems to be kind of surveying the area. She doesn't seem to have looked up at you or locked eyes with you or anything as she's looking around. And you guys see her looking behind this tree as well. What do you want to do? What does everybody want to do? All of you see. Everyone's eyes is on Latrix except for.
Juniper is playing with the grass.
Yeah,
I imagine.
exactly.
I kind of envision them being like on their bellies, overlooking. Is that?
You can be because it is a little bit steep, so you could be.
So like she's just laying there, and I feel like at first, like for the first maybe 2 minutes, she would have been like intently, waiting, and then after like the 4th minute, she's just like
ADHD kicks in.
starts picking at the grass. So yeah, she's watching, but she's not. She's focused on the grass right now.
Okay, what does everyone want to do is still surveying the area. She doesn't look like she's made a decision yet what she's going to do.
I'm watching her.
Okay, you're watching her.
How closer?
Okay.
Yeah, how close, like how far are we?
I would say you're about 30 feet away.
From Latrix?
From Latrix. And you're a little bit downhill from her. You're kind of looking up at her a little bit. It's kind of steep. Like she had to kind of like really, that was a workout for her.
I won't let her know you're here. I'll just walk up and kind of stand next to Latrix.
Okay. But I think Austin said he's going to do something as well.
Oh yeah, is there a rock?
You guys are behind a rock. Juniper said she was
Well,
kind
is
of.
there like little
A pedal.
Yes.
hand? Of
Yes,
this size?
out here definitely there are.
Okay.
There's plenty.
I want to grab one. Toss it to the pond.
Sure. Into the pond. Just make a hit chance. I mean, it's low.
Just lob it.
Natural one.
Hit a chance. I think it's +4 for everything. Right?
Maybe 7.
Yes.
Okay. So you throw a rock into the pond, and with her perception check, she looks at the pond and stops. She freezes.
Do I see the
You probably would have walked. You didn't see the rock thrown into the pond, but you did see Latrix's head go look at the pond, and before long she looks behind when she hears you coming up. Oh, you. Hello.
Hello.
Came to help, I see. Yes.
I want to make a perception check to look at the...
Sure. Go ahead. You kind of survey the area.
Oh!
13.
It's not great.
I mean, you're looking in the area and you see basically what everybody all you. With a 13, however, on the other side you can see Felix on the other side. But you do not see the cobwebs, but you can't quite see the spiders, maybe because you caught eyes on Felix. You see the egg on the stump and the dam behind it. And y'all are 100 feet away, on this clearing.
I point. Do you see anything?
Can message reach 100 feet?
Okay.
100 feet? Okay, yeah.
No. Don't see a troll.
Listen, the white-haired one said you were she was interested in taking it from me, I think. At least she was acting like it. Listen, I'm going to give you a cut. If you I'm just scared of the troll, and it's going to a good cause. Don't you think we should all get a cut since we're all here? You can't take this from me. What's it going to be? I'll give you a cut. Just help me. It's for my daughter, please. As a dragonborn, we can't grow up here. At least she can't. Please.
They misinformed you. We were sent to retrieve the egg. And we're not expecting a large compensation for our efforts. We're doing it for our lives.
The other redhead said that there would be compensation from your friend. So we're going to go with my friend then, and we can all get paid a large sum.
Unfortunately, as large as the sum is, our lives are a little bit more. If we don't get the egg, we'll die. What is she doing?
If I don't get the egg, my daughter might die.
I understand. How much is your daughter's contract?
It's not about the contract, it's about moving expenses as well.
How much?
Puts her hand on the tree. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. 16!
16. Okay, so she grabs some bark off the tree and throws it in your face, but you quickly almost saw it coming, batted it away, and she immediately ducks behind the tree and starts to run at a speed of 15 feet towards the egg. So you see this little old woman dart from behind the tree after an explosion of bark that just happened behind there. You saw this. You didn't.
That's right. She's not
Did she
looking.
at least hear the impact
I forgot
of
she wasn't
bark
looking.
exploding?
Wait, what?
Did Juniper at least hear the impact?
No, not from 100 feet. It's clear across, plus there's the moving
That's fair.
water.
That's
so you saw just like a firecracker explosion of bark from behind the tree, followed by the Dragonborn woman. She's running towards she's making a beeline for the egg.
I point
At what?
at her.
Latrix?
Yeah,
I'm gonna duck behind that tree that she just...
And I'm gonna
Abused.
whisper like, no.
Okay, you whisper no. So okay, with that, we're gonna go on break. Okay, so where we left off, we had just saw Latrix had darted around the corner. I believe Haven kind of ducked behind the tree to kind of, because I believe you were casting something, right? Or
Yeah, messaging.
stop. At this point, it looks like she had stopped. Let's see. May. Go ahead and check with disadvantage. I know y'all lied to her.
Thank you.
14. Okay, so 14.
So she does stop when she hears your voice and looks around. You lied! So you got her to stop before she started up again. It's almost like you did stop her, but she just stopped to say you lied. She heard your voice again.
Point at Haven.
I ducked behind the
You
tree.
don't see Haven.
Oh,
You're
I
not
don't see
able to
it.
cast it.
Well, did you see me duck behind the tree? 'Cause I think it has to know where I'm at. Because it goes around stuff.
Okay, you know exactly where she's at. Yes, that's fine.
Yeah, you can cast the 3 solid objects. If
Oh, then go for it. Yeah, you know where she is. That's fine.
familiar with the target. What'd you tell her?
I don't respond.
Okay, she's about, I would say, by this point, she's about 10 feet, 15 feet from it.
On the egg?
Yeah, like she's
Fuck, we're
she's
gonna have to
hustling.
kill her for this egg.
I mean, she can't run fast.
That's true.
So, are we gonna let her get it?
I don't even know what's going on. I'm playing with the bug
Yeah,
on my
because
finger
you
at
haven't
this
said
point.
anything. We're just watching her grab it. What are you doing?
Since she's like not looking at all, and I'm assuming that her path back down the mountain would be the one we just came up. I'm like going to quickly try to use the end of my wall to like make the ground kind of uneven. I don't know.
Difficult to read.
For
Like I'm gonna try to like not sort of dig some like the butt end
Where exactly? I'm sorry.
in the path that we came up.
So like from behind yourself? Well, I'm confused. I'm sorry.
So Latrix came up this path.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
assuming Latrix is going to come back down this path. So she's trying to dig rivets into the ground
Yeah.
to make difficult terrain.
Oh, so I see what you're saying. So okay. So you'll be spending your time doing that. Okay. Noted. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, so you do so, and so you start to kind of dig as she's walking up to you. You see her. She's about 10 feet from the egg, so you're always going to kind of let her grab the egg at this point.
Beloved gods.
Is anything changing? Is any? I'm gonna be keeping a
What do you
keen
want?
ear out for a troll or something threatening in the vicinity of.
Okay. So Juniper's picking grass.
Oh,
You.
she's good at stealth. Oh, she
Huh?
can go invisible.
What?
Probably.
What?
She's gonna go invisible.
She
did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or she told me. Okay.
Okay, but this. See, she's having a panic attack. Shit. Okay, I gotta think. So you at this point you see Latrix run towards the egg, and she immediately lays down her cane to grab the egg with both hands, and she pulls it immediately. And you see this, Felix. What was yours? Was 16. Yours was 17, right? Perception?
I believe so.
Yours was 16.
I was 13.
Okay. So you see, while all the other cobwebs kind of fell off of this egg, there was a single white line that illuminated. It almost, when she pulled the egg, it almost like tightened these cobwebs to reveal that it's actually a very tight string that seemed to have pulled these two pieces of dam down. And then suddenly, all of you, whether you got a critical fail or not, all of you can hear echoing through the entire woods on this mountain as birds in the area. the mood has suddenly changed as the dam starts to break. And then you can see her looking behind back at the water as the water starts to kind of flow through this dam wall very quickly. And she's just awestruck. It's almost she must have triggered something when she picked up the egg. What, if anything, do we hear as things start hitting the fan? She's kind of stricken with fear. She starts to kind of fumble to pick up her game while trying to find this giant egg, but she's having some trouble.
Well, hail.
Can I throw a dagger at the line?
The line? At this point, you don't see the line. It was momentarily. Like, it's almost like you left the egg.
Gotcha.
But you saw this solid line connected to literally the dam at this point. It's starting to crack, and it's so fucking loud. You can hear like this chain reaction inside the dam that's slowly bringing it down. You can see like the water starting to shift. The koi are starting to swim away.
Okay.
Like it's about to flood toward us
The dam wall is about to come down.
in a way that it would flood us.
Yes.
Where we are.
You don't see this, however. You're a little bit down the hill making those rivets.
I
You hear something, like something is very loud though.
Yeah, I am
turn back to Rin. Run! Get her!
What?
I run to Latrix.
Okay, you're running to Latrix. Okay. What's everybody doing? I just want to see. You're running away. What are you doing, David?
I don't know.
I will
I was running up to
You're
see
running
what
up
happened.
to see what's happening? Okay. But it won't take you long. Let's say you reach the top, which is Latrix. But what are you two doing?
The dam's breaking.
What do we do?
Oh, we go above it.
We're already above it.
You're like level. Like this is the top.
Wait, where's the water coming from?
There is a higher reservoir, but it's not.
It was holding the water
Yeah,
back,
it's
so
holding
now
the
that
water
it's broken,
back. Now it's like broken. It's a
it's
little
like
bit
in
higher
Frozen
level.
2.
So if we just stay where we are,
You could. There is a point where you could climb a little higher, but it's also kind of flooding the ground as it's kind of falling into the water. It's almost like making the water rise a little bit above ground level. It's about to get a little violent up here.
Run?
I mean, I'm not going to know what's about to happen, but
Yeah.
it's up to you if you want to try and get up there. But
I'm running at.
you see Haven running towards
Latrix.
Latrix at this point. By the time that's actually enough time.
Yeah,
By the time the
that's-
conversation's
yeah.
over, you see Haven reach Latrix, who is still
Running.
kind of trying to pick up her cane and hold.
How does water work?
It's only like in 5 feet.
It's 5 feet increments, but rest assured, just
But like, would it make like a 5-foot bubble around you if water were to come?
I don't
Asking
think
down.
I can do that because it's just a cantrip. I can cause it to form simple shapes and animate. The change lasts for an hour. It can only be in like it's 30 feet, 5-foot increment.
Okay.
I can freeze the water so that it will instead of drown us. I can make it color, and I can redirect the flow. So when I reach Latrix, I'll just go ahead and start using water to push the water in our vicinity away. Is there another path opposite of the one that we took to get to this point? Like back? You know what I mean?
You're grabbing Latrix and walking backwards from the path.
I'm looping my arm with hers, and I'm redirecting the flow of the water with shape water.
Okay, nothing's really come quite yet. The dam is still breaking down, but so would you rather just run at this point, or you can't do what you were gonna do? But
I can't disturb the water that much. You need to run.
make a charisma check, just not persuasion, just charisma with disadvantage. She's not happy with you people.
I'm not the one that lied to her.
You're still bad news.
Thank you.
18?
Okay, so she
15
drops
and
her
14.
cane, but is holding on dearly to this egg as you kind of loop your arm in with hers, and she starts to run with you. At this point, however, the dam breaks speeds as all of you start to run, right?
Yes, is there any big trees? Like
not really big enough. If like what we were trying to do, they're all kind of thin. Rin said she wanted to hide in a tree. I said you can't really do that. The trees are a little thin.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, thick here.
I'll grab a hurricane too.
Okay.
X!
At this point, the water is violently. More logs are starting to break as the dam starts to crash down, and you can hear running water.
Since I'm short and the Dragonborn is short, could I kind of just redirect it above us so that I could kind of cause a little safe gap for us so we don't drown? Boom, 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 like casting it a million times, and we're probably still going to get hit a few, just so that the overwhelming amount doesn't hurt us.
You can, but yeah, I mean, the amount, you're not just going to be able to control that 1 5 foot. So
yeah.
You do that as almost all at this point are immediately...
Well, did you say there's something that you can climb up that looks safer?
No, not safer. I was saying there was, where almost the reservoir where the giant lake was, it started to flood, so you could have gotten... You were a little too far down the rim. You were a little further away. At this point, it's a lost cause. I was giving them the option because they were closer. Because they were actually near the thing. So, but it wasn't that promising anyway, if that makes you feel any better.
Sweet.
Okay. Okay.
Are these rocks here, are they tall? Because I wanted
Y'all
us to
actually
run...
ran away from this. The map isn't anymore at this point.
But did we run this way?
Yeah, kind of down. So, at this point, though, you all feel water hit the back as you're picked up off the ground, and you're kind of still holding on to her. Make a strength check if you wish to hold on to her. Now, if you hold on to her, Haven, you could probably deduce it might be a little more dangerous for you. So, do you want to help hold on to her? And
Yeah, she has the egg.
okay.
5.
5? Okay. Strength check of 5.
Wait, I'll use my inspiration.
You want to use your inspiration? Okay.
I'm gonna try. 17.
17?
Yes.
Okay. Really quick, can someone check the stream to see if there's issues? Someone said there's issues, but
It does look like it's lagging a lot.
a lot.
A lot.
Like, is our voices not in tune?
Oh, I don't know about voices. I just know that it's lagging
A lot.
a lot. So the chances are
Mm.
this one's going to be an issue as well.
Okay. I did something. For some reason it goes weird after our break. Anyway, but yes, you guys